Welcome. So we have a question with us here. So it says a rectangular card measures 5.3 centimeter by 2.5 centimeter. Find the absolute error in the area of the card, and B, the relative error in the area of the card, and C, the percentage error. So the first thing we do, we start by looking at the absolute error in each measurement. So if we have the first one, I have the first measurement, which is 5.3. So I get the absolute error in this measurement. So to get the absolute error, I say the least unit of measurement. I find the least unit of measurement, which is 0.1. Then I divide by 2. So my absolute error in this measurement will be 0.05. Then the second one is 2.5. So I get the absolute error. So first you start by finding the least unit of measurement, which is 0.1. You divide by 2, 0.05. So this is not addition or subtraction, where to get the absolute error either in addition or subtraction, you just add the 2. So here you find the limits of these measurements. So limits, so you get the lower limit of this measurement and the upper limit. So the lower limit you minus 0.5, the upper limit you add 0.5. So when you're dealing with this one, so we'll have 5.25 as the lower limit, then the actual measurement is 5.3, then the upper limit will be 5.35. Then if you come to this one here, the lower limit will be 2.45, then the actual measurement is 2.5, then the upper limit is 2.55. Then now you can find the maximum multiplication. So you can write maximum multiplication of those two values. So to get the maximum multiplication, because the multiplication is the area, or you can find the maximum area of that card. So it will give you, you take the maximum values, so that is 5.35 times 2.55. So using your calculator, you'll get it is 13.6425. Then you get the minimum area or minimum multiplication. So minimum, you take the lower limits or the lower value, so that is 5.25 multiplied by 2.45. So if you do that one, you get 12.8625. Then we'll have the actual multiplication or the actual area of that card. So that one, it is just you take these values, 5.3 multiplied by 2.5, so we get it is 13.25. So to get the absolute error in the area of this card, we say absolute error will be maximum area minus minimum area, we divide by 2. So our maximum is 13.6425 minus 12.8625. So when you subtract this one, then you divide by 2. So when you subtract, then you divide by 2, you will get 0.39 as the absolute error. So after getting the absolute error, we have answered part A. Part B of the question, we get the relative error. So part B, we're going to say relative error is given as absolute error divided by the actual area or actual multiplication that we have done here. This is the actual multiplication. So this one will give you 0.39 divided by the actual area, which was 13.25. So when this is done, you get 0.0294. Then part C of the question, you get the percentage error. So percentage error is simply relative error times 100. So our relative error is this one, so it is 0.0294 multiplied by 100. So therefore you get your answer as 2.94%. That is how you tackle that question. Thank you so much, and let us meet in the next lesson.